Wow, holy crap, a whole 2 people in my chat. What is this? Oh my goodness. Hello and good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the day. Welcome! Welcome, everybody. Crystal K checking in today. How are you doing? Practicing an intro. Oh boy. Wow. We're here. We're heckin' here. I'm gonna turn the camera a little this way. We're almost done! We're almost done! With so many things. With this, with business, with life, we're almost done with the end of this year. Whether that is a good or a bad thing for some people, this is a closure period for moi. I'm very, very excited. How is everybody doing today on this wonderfully brisk evening? Ooh, I got me some post-Thanksgiving dessert to bloat me. I'm great. I'm excited. I'm gonna... I'm here for a good time. Pepper's here to touch everything and get everything all wrecked and messed up. He's floating around. He might say hi in a second because there's food on my desk. Oh, by the way, happy belated Thanksgiving break, as well as welcome to the holidays. I hope we all have recovered slightly from our food comas. If you have not, no worries. Still incoming, I guess. But I wanted to share something, but it's not really possible to show it at this time because I have a very, very, very complex setup to make this happen. But guys, I got a standing desk. I'm so happy. I'm so pleased. I'm so excited. It's been a 6-month investment and I'm so pleased. I can't do anything about that right now. I can't really show you, but cheers to hopefully not hating my spine 2 hours in. I can't really show it again this stream, but hopefully next time, because again, this is not my traditional art style. I'm more of a digital artist, and I'm trying to be more in both, but I'm a little bit all over the place, honestly. Excuse me. Props to the early birds. Thank you so much for being here. Early birds get the worm. You get to sit here and listen to my witty banter. I don't know why you would want that, because most people are just here for art. Why aren't you drawing? Because I'm eating apple cobbler with granola. It's the first time I've had dairy ice cream in a really long time. I'm being naughty. Body, I'm sorry. But anyway, I hope we're doing good. I hope we're doing well. Oh, there you are. Thanks, bud. Good boy. You sat in bed. When did he get up there? I didn't even see him. Well, he's going to be watching us for the rest of the stream. So anyway, vibe check aside. Today is probably going to be the last stream for a minute. And I wanted to make sure that we get as much done as possible, so I'm going to try to cut the witty banter short this round. You're welcome. But this will probably be my last stream for a little bit because, hello, Crystal K is an artist, but also I'm a dance teacher on the side. I've been teaching kiddos for a little bit, for a little while, and it is recital season, so a lot of big shows are coming up, some for dancers that I know, some for dancers that I don't know, and I'm going to be pretty busy for the next couple of weeks. So that is going to lead me right into the holidays, which frankly, I don't know what's happening for Christmas. I don't know what's happening for New Year's. So depending on how my life goes, this might be the last stream of the year. I'm going to try to not make that be the case, but we're going to go out with a bang. So anyway, regardless, it's going to be the last stream for a minute. And then we'll come back stronger and hopefully with a fresh start to 2025 because booyah! I am hype. I've never been more excited for a year. I am tingling with excitement and joy. So many things are cooking in the office. I am just excited. I'm just excited. And a lot of things that I obviously can't show you completely. Thinking very carefully about how I want to do this. I can't. No, I will be good. I will wait. I will make you wait. I'm so mean. No. For those that have been on this ride with me, I am so grateful to you. However you came across my channel in the last few weeks, I've been trying to get back in the game. I've been off my streaming / art game for a while, like a little under a decade. I took a long vacation. Just to really quickly recap, this whole entire year has been me getting back on course to find my North Star and pursue what I just learned is a term that I live by very frequently these days, is called my Ikigai. 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 Basically, it is your destiny, your choice in life, your journey. What do you want to do with your life? I'm not about to be a Ikigai PSA person, but I think I kind of want to be an Ikigai life coach, maybe? Because my mom just started to figure hers out, and it was so exciting to see that light up on her face. It's so exciting to be there to see people that are pursuing passions. My mother makes me mash my mini M&Ms on a Monday morning. I didn't do my vocal warm-ups yet. One moment. Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers? Nope. How many pickled peppers did Peter Pepper pick? There we go. My last name is Peppers. I should get that one right off the bat, right? I'm talking a mile a minute and not eating. That's what I was supposed to be doing during the witty banter. I'm gonna take a bite and shut up. Also, did you know that Rite Aid ice cream, one scoop was $3? Blew my mind. Once upon a time ago, it was like $1, $1.50 maybe max with tax, but $1.50 per scoop. It doubled. Inflation, what the heck? Oh, my wallet. No, it's not a big deal. Anyway. So, besides all of my excited geeking out about things you cannot see, let me know. People trying to jump in. Hello. All right. But yeah, thank you so much for being here and supporting. I just want to say again, lastly, before I begin, again, while I'm trying to finish eating, to anybody, and I truly sincerely mean this, to anybody who has jumped on this train with me for the last, I don't know, 6 months, I've been trying to get back into the game. Why are you here? I'm not trying to get rid of you, but I genuinely am like, I know. Horizon Black, thank you. Shut up and eat. Okay. But I genuinely just am asking, like, as a genuine curious question, because I am currently not active as a content creator. I once upon a time was very active, and that was like 5 years ago. And even then, my videos were very sparse and in between, and I was posting videos maybe like, it started to just dwindle exponentially over time, maybe once a month, then maybe once every 3 months, once every 6 months, once a year, and then somehow just nothing happened. Because life happened, and I got depressed. I'm not anymore. I was in school for a long time hating life, but I am free from my shackles, and it feels so good. But genuinely speaking, I don't have any reason for anyone to follow me at this time. As in, I'm not producing anything transactionally. So, thank you. Thank you. I'm genuinely so grateful, because right now the journey is just building hype. We are building hype because there is a huge shift coming. Not drastically to this channel, but in my life. Period. So, as far as things are happening right now, there's really no reason for you to be here. So if you are here, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Truly, thank you. And until we get there, I can't wait to be able to offer you more and be able to do more and just have more of my life back. But until then, I'm just going to keep saying, soon stuff is going to happen. Soon. The deadline I can give you, at least at this time, which is setting myself up for success, is May of 2025, next year. May. That's all I'm going to say. Life will be lifing. Hopefully in a good way. But while I'm stuffing my face with apple cobbler, I wanted to ask everybody, how was your Thanksgiving if you celebrate? How has your life been? Catch me up before I disappear for 3 months. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Also, what are we listening to? Audio test, test, test. Am I good? Am I loud? You probably want to see the grandpa, right? The finale. Ready? He's almost done. He's almost done. He's basically done. You're probably like, well, he looks pretty done to me. Well, I'll be frank. I'm a perfectionist, so I probably could stop here. And I'm going to zoom in and give you a better view. 1 second. There we go. All right. Let me know if you can see. There we go. There we go. So yeah, he's coming along. He's coming along. He just needs a shirt. He's kind of just a floating disembodied head right now. But at some point, today is the day we give him a shirt and just clean up. I think we can just finish stuff today. I just realized, you'll notice, this is the picture I'm referencing, by the way. He's got like spongy African hair. I didn't bring a sponge. I was supposed to go get one before the end of the stream to just dot his hair in, but oh well, I guess I'll have to wing it because this is really my last week to work on this and I wanted to give this to him for Christmas. So I don't know if he'll notice, but my personal bias wants to make it the best it possibly can be. Shirts are your nemesis? Horizon Black, I'm sorry. I feel your pain though. Actually, you know what's funny? My grandfather, speaking of which, just came over recently to help me finish building my standing desk. Oh, yay. Thank you so much, Jay Eviston. How are you? First time meeting you. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate you so much. Wow, we have had... Wait a minute. There's 3 people in the chat. Ah! I'm kidding. But still, I'm not used to having this many people. I've been talking to myself for about 7 years. Welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. This is my young prime grandpa at probably in his mid 30s. So it looks good. Maybe mid 30s going on early 40s. Yeah, for the most part, he's basically finished. We just have to dot in his shirt. And thank you so much for the sweet compliments. They wound me. You throw flowers at me. The roses, they hurt. Thank you for the roses, but the thorns. I'm trying to get better at accepting compliments. You know what's weird is I actually wanted to go down memory lane for a second before we jump in because this is still giving me time to finish eating. And at some point, not that I'm sure anybody here would care, but personally, closing this chapter of my life before I enter a new one, I'm coming up on the 10-year anniversary of this channel, which again, I've mentioned before, I haven't been very consistent for those entire 10 years, but for the first 5 and 6, I was in it. And I really would love to go down and do like a little play-by-play commentary of all of my speed paints that I've done, like from start to finish. I don't know how I was going to do that because a lot of the music I used was very copyright stricken, so I don't want that video to get muted for people. But I was thinking of possibly doing a little Discord stream at some point, and we can possibly geek out about stuff together, and it would just be a little BTS behind the scenes of all that stuff. But what I was going to show you was my grandpa actually came over recently, and he is in the process of making his autobiography, his book. He's a pretty influential guy in Long Beach, but I'm not going to prop him up any higher on the pedestal because if I tell you any more about him, you can look him up, and I want to keep his confidentiality a secret. So anyway, he's writing an autobiography. At some point, his name won't be a secret. It'll be in a book, so I can talk about it after that. But until then, and he is using all of us in the family as pictures for reference for his book. And he's like, been going around asking us permission. Can I use your photography in the book? Of course I said yes. But something really sweet that he asked me was, can I put some of your Excuse me, that was disgusting. Can I put some of your artwork in the book? And yeah, this is Pepper. Hey, bud, do you want to say hi? It's Pepper. He's named after me. I did not choose his name. There's another cat around here. Her name is Mochi. They're brother and sister, identical twins, basically. And yes, I agree, Horizon Black. Cats are crucial. Are you that kind of person like me? When you see a person walking their dog, do you say hello to the owner or you say hello to the dog? You say hello to the dog. I get you. Like, hey, how you doing? And the human attached to you, I guess I have to acknowledge you too. But no problem. I'll try to move out of the way so you can enjoy Pepper. For now, he's being a good boy, but that may change depending on how rumbly his tummy gets. Probably closer to 5 o'clock, he may shift in tone. He's being quiet for now, which is rare for Pepper, so you will hear his voice very soon, I'm sure, no problem. You will behold it. But very, very briefly, I gotta go back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's secondary. You say the owner's name, or you say hello to the owner after. The owner is not a person that you talk to. You talk to the dog. You talk to the dog, right? That's not just me. Okay, hold on, chat. I gotta find the video. Not the video. How do I want to do this? Because I don't want to give away the name of the person that's attached to this email. Does it show emails? Yes, it does. Okay, never mind. I won't do that. Let's do... I'll just find it the old-fashioned way, buried amongst the rubble of my files. Meanwhile, I'll let Pepper continue licking his asshole for you. There you go. I'm also going to take a bite, because I am stalling. The longer I talk, the more I don't eat, and the less drawing I do. Okay. I'll save you some apple cobbler later, chat. You are free to indulge with me if you like. If you are not also lactose intolerant, be careful. Sorry, I'm eating right next to the microphone. ASMR, you're welcome. Sorry, I can't talk and focus at the same time, apparently. Also, chat, can you hear the music? Let me know if things are too quiet for you. Oh, it's a Cuphead jam. Or it was. Oh yeah. Gotta jam out to the Cuphead. I love Cuphead. I love it so. And I'm also possibly flashing you. Oops. Let's not do that. I told you I would talk less today. And I'm saving the witty banter for another day, but I'm gonna miss you. I have to get it all out right now. I'm sorry. But I promise there's a point to this. As soon as I get the chance to finish this. Here we go. Here's one. Here's two. There we are. Okay. And then let me lastly pull up the other thing I wanted to show. Here we go. Yay! Okay, I'm not gonna do a memory lane down of all of my old art. That's not what you're here for. You're here for me doing a charcoal picture. But I still nonetheless would love to show you. So, bear with me, chat, while I'm getting things ready. Let me see. Let's pick one more. Ooh, that'll do. Okay. So, in the spirit of this being a charcoal portrait, I will show you this first. So let's switch over one moment to, let's see. Oops, I'm a good streamer, I know what I'm doing. Totally know what I'm doing. Totally. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so, we're here. Alright. I wanted to really quickly just go over some of the stuff that I was talking about earlier, and then I promise we'll get started. But it felt really good to have my grandfather ask me to share some of his art in his autobiography, because he didn't have to do that, and this is about him, not me. But it made me go down memory lane and look at some of my old artwork. So here very briefly, is some portraits that I did a really long time ago. That frankly still hold up a lot, and I'm very proud of them as far as charcoal goes. Because again, I'm not a charcoal artist. I just took a life drawing class and kind of fell in love with it for a second, and I'm bouncing out. On the left is my mom. She has dead, soulless eyes that I really need to go back in and patch up. But on the right is a self-portrait of me. And it was fun to do both. I did both of them for myself for just fun. And this was like 2019, right before the pandemic. And then on the second side of things, again, I'm a digital artist first, so mostly fan art, but this center one holds special promise. This is like my fursona that I've made forever ago, and she's just been doctored up over time. So the point is, I've been on a heckin' journey of just really like checking back in with past Kiana. Because past Kiana is definitely somebody that I'm mourning. Like, I miss her. I haven't been able to draw like this in a long time. There's obviously like some grammatical and anatomical errors that I'm looking at, obviously, because I didn't know what anatomy was. But the point was, I didn't care. I was just drawing because it was fun. And there's like, look at all these pictures. I'm not showing you all of them because there's a whole entire channel dedicated to that. You can look at the speed paints yourself. This is not the point. If you want to go see my art, I'm flattered. I'm totally flattered, but you do not have to. The point is, I had to really quickly check in with, why do I draw? What is my why for why I art? Is it because I like getting anatomy correct? No. But I went on an entire anatomy binge for like 2.5 years. I'm still finishing it up. But now I'm like trying to go back and cycle through my journey and really remember, like, I didn't learn all this stuff because I wanted to be better. I learned all this stuff because it was fun. And it's not, sadly, as fun as it used to be. It isn't. It's not fun anymore. It's a chore. It's hard. That passion that you used to be able to do so effortlessly that you loved. And then all of a sudden one day that switched and just, now it's hard. There's a few reasons probably for it. I was starting to experience burnout, and I think I was starting to transition because for a while I've wanted to do more than just illustration work. I want to get into 3D art really bad. I want to 3Dify this kitty. I want to make her a 3-dimensional character with animation and movement and everything. I want to learn ZBrush. I want to learn Maya. I want to learn everything that just makes her real. Character illustration at some point to the next level. So that is the next extent of my journey, which I guess you cycle through something for so long, and then after probably a decade, you start to transition to something else. That's just naturally how you are, I guess, as a person. So anyway, all of that aside, psychologically thinking, I was changing, but I couldn't accept it. I just was so sad to see myself leaving illustration, but I can always come back to it. I just haven't used that muscle in such a long time. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit less. I'm going to finally start setting this up because I want to finish Grandpapa today and I don't want to take all day. So I will not waste your time anymore. But again, thanks to everybody who's here. Thanks for everybody who's jumping in. And I'm going to start in a moment. I just got to get my tools and my stuff set up. But yeah, that's all I got to say about me. So thanks for joining me. This is the wrong screen. There we go. All right. Meanwhile, let Pepper entertain you for a bit. He's still cleaning. He's still licking. He's very busy. Aside from stuff happening in my life, this guy actually got his head stuck in a vat full of soap. Mom, I think, had to clean him this morning. I woke up to his head soaked. He was like doing something. I don't know what the heck he was doing, but he had dipped his head in some oil or something, or whatever cats are not supposed to be in. And just the top of his head was just drenched. It was just slicked down. So he had to have a bath earlier and he didn't appreciate it. So maybe he's undoing all of that just on his forehead, which obviously he can't lick. So he's suffering greatly right now. All right. Oh, I need my charcoal pencils. Can't exactly do that without those. Ugh, one sec. Eek, I have legs. Pepper, don't touch anything. Please don't. Look at all this stuff I know you want to touch so bad. Don't do it. Okay. I think I would do charcoal more if it just wasn't so much work to set up. My room is not really meant for this kind of stuff. Whew. Okay. So just a rundown of what we got. We got some nitrum charcoal. Everything is mirrored. Sorry. But we got nitrum. Nice and dark rich for that hair. We got a nice little horsetail brush, nice and soft on the edges. Got a pointed tip at the end for a different kind of look. We got my personal favorite brush, this extra really flat brush. It just feels so good and silky smooth to the touch, and it just really lays that charcoal down nice and soft for those brushed in looks. And then for charcoal pencils, we are using a Lyra set, which I love very much. A little pricey, but totally worth it. And it gives me some wonderful, nice brown tones, which I have not delved into at all. At some point, I would love to do a brown charcoal painting, because mostly it's been black right now. Because I don't have brown charcoal, literal charcoal. This is colored pencil. So I don't know. Maybe at some point on a smaller scale for those finer details. And then last but not least for the main set of tools, this nice charcoal powder, which I have yet to spill, and I am waiting for the day that happens so I will cry because it will happen. Just making sure the top is on. Good. Let's get that away from my ice cream. I do not want charcoal tasting ice cream. That'll suck. Just a few more bites, chat. I promise I'm almost done. I'm just a tortoise when I eat. I take 10 years to eat everything. And it's worse because I'm talking all the time in my streams. Okay. Pencil sharpener. We're gonna probably need to do that before we start. Get my tools all ready. White charcoal pencil. I think we can finally use this guy today. These are my last tools I use at the end of the project. When everything's done, we can just detail. Detail, detail, detail. Ooh, I can't wait. Chamois. Sorry, that was probably really loud. Disgusting rag for erasing bits. What is this? There is this rubber thing. I've never known what this is for. Anybody feel free to educate me. I feel like it's a sponge that I can kind of use to get that texture that I want Grandpa's hair to have, but it's not really working out. Not really. Maybe. Maybe. We might have to work with what we got. That might work, actually. That might work. We'll try it. I'll put this back. Oh, I hear Mario. Wait, what Mario song is this? This sounds familiar. Is this Mario 2? Oh, it's Yoshi's Island. Never mind. I'm very educated. I'm a Sonic fan first. What can I say? My king is above my head somewhere. Both of my kings. There's my pirate king up here, and then my blue hedgehog king. Sonic 3, let's go. Okay. Last but not least, this regular old plain charcoal pencil, nothing fancy about it. Something you just get at the art store. I'm going to sharpen it real quick because it's my deepest, darkest, richest black that I have. And a classic pencil sharpener from the old days, that rough and tough stuff that you just grind a pencil against. Boom. All right. That's the end of show and tell for now. Okay. And all that charcoal is going to make me sneeze. Come on. Jamon in! Jamon! I'm going to be twitching like a rabbit the whole stream. Oh, no. Well, I apologize in advance. Okay. Oh, and then last but not least, because I am a cheater pumpkin eater, I took this picture and basically put it into Photoshop and blew it up 4 times so I could get a giant scale of what I'm looking at. I basically traced him because I'm cheap. It cheated. So yes, get mad at me. I didn't do it the traditional way where you eyeball it. I did it the first time. And then I messed it up and had to do it again. So this is going to give me those nice and fine details like those pores right there. I want to get in there. I want to give him some more detail in his hair. Make me maximize everything so I can see it. And weirdly enough, we are at the end of his journey. This shirt is probably the easiest part to do. There's only a few buttons on his shirt and a couple of dark spots where the shadow of his cuff lives. But that's going to be easy peasy because it's out of focus. It's a little blurry even. So it makes it even easier. So anyway, I thought I would finally finish this portrait. This has been almost 3 years in the making, guys. But not for the reasons you think. Not for the reasons you think. I had to physically psych myself up to get to this point to even finish this. I was really just letting this rot in my closet for almost 2 years of those 3 and just finally got my mind in check to get back in that headspace to do it again. Dessert. Oh, is that a mochi bear over there? Mochi. I can't hit that octave she likes, but she loves it when we sing her name. We as in me and my mom. She lives with us too. Mama! Hold up. Can you see her? She's loading. Where's the mochi bear? There she is. Mochi! Mama! You coming under, honey? Oh, where you going, honey? Oh, hi there, darling. Don't touch my PC, please. So there's a mochi bear. And there's a pepper. You have now met both of my cats. I swear I don't want to be a crazy cat lady, but I kind of want a third one. Because they fight all the time like angry siblings. And I would just love a third one to be the mediator and break up the peace because they're polar opposites. She's super shy and timid and he's always beating her up and bullying her and he's just a total jerk. He's being a good sleepy boy right now, but he sucks. He's always biting her. Hi, Momo. I would just love one more cat to just give him a run for his money. Break up that fight. I need a referee cat. Break it up, break it up. Okay. Starting 40 minutes later. That's not that bad for me. It's been an hour sometimes of me rambling to myself. Sorry. Witty banter! Some lovely person can timestamp when I finally start drawing. I don't do it because I have 5 million other things in my life going on. But feel free. At some point this will be a video compilation and not a full-on stream you have to sit through. We're doing it live. Okay. I'm gonna turn the music up just a hair. Hopefully that's not too loud. And this is Spotify, by the way. As in Spotify. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright. Un más. One more bite. Ow! Oh. Dairy. It was worth it. Okay. Let's draw! Oh my gosh, let's draw. Oh darn, Mother just went to take a shower. I was gonna ask her to put that in the kitchen. Oh well, alright. Well, I'm gonna have melted ice cream on my desk. No, you know what? I'm gonna be a good girl. I'm gonna take it back. Because I don't want it to melt. Chat. Your job is to watch my son. My daughter's under here too, and she's harmless, but watch him. She can do no wrong. But I don't trust this man. This little creep. This little bugger. You can be cute in my lap though, honey. She's probably gonna jump right. Whoa! Sorry. There's a tail. Alright. BRB. Oh, let me go put this in the kitchen. You followed me in. You come in? Mochi. You come in? I'm okay. You're still a good boy. Hi, bud. You stay there. Oh. Here I come. Okay. Trying very carefully not to knock everything over. Okay. Woo! As much as I enjoy these chill vibe streams, I'm looking forward to not having to set all this stuff up again. Oh, okay. I really need a better setup, but one day. Okay. All right. Hey, Momo. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? You want my feet? You can have my feet. Okay. Oh, baby girl's being cute at me. You coming up? You can't sit in my lap right now, but you can look at me, darling. No, no, mom's wearing scary gloves. That's right, I forgot. Okay. Let's begin. We're going to do one thing at a time. Start with the biggest thing and work our way down. We have a shirt to finish. Let's do that. Oh, darling, are you coming up? Oh, please don't. I know I said earlier, but don't. Well, hold on. Do you want to see the mochi? Will she come up? Make up your mind, honey. I don't have all day. Well, 3, 2, 1. She's taking 10 years to think about it. Nope, you waited too long. Sorry, honey. Okay. Just don't surprise me when I'm working on things, please. Okay. I could kick them out, but I don't want to do that. Because then they'll just be howling outside my door. Ooh. I'm going to take a moment to sharpen all of my pencils real quick. I don't think I can show that, so you're just going to have to believe me. I shrink. What's happening, Mom? What are you doing? Why are you making that noise? It sounds weird. You know, I've actually never seen a full playthrough of Stardew Valley. All the music I hear from it is totally wonderful and swell. I'm sure it's a great game. Just never seen it. No reason, just don't watch it. That's one. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'll do that later. Okay. Oh, yes. And also, where is my X-Acto knife? I think it's in here. And there's the one extra thing, very fancy traditional artists use, supposedly. At least that's what I was trained to do. That's how I was taught. So it was one of these things, whatever they're called. These little charcoal eraser things. Oh, and my last but not least, nope, there's probably going to be another one. Rubber eraser. I love this guy. You can mold it into whatever shape you want. Hee. And it doesn't leave any pencil shavings. Even better. There it is. I keep it in an eraser so it doesn't stab me. Very sharp. Very effective, though, for sharpening pencils. Like a caveman. Alright. Let me do this real quick, chat, because I have a feeling we're going to get to some charcoal pencil today. And I want them all to be in tip-top sharp shape. Oh no, there goes my microphone and my calendar. Oh, but I already have one. I'm so smart. Oh, I already did it. Look at how smart I am. I have another sharp colored pencil. Fantastic. Well, then I will not do that then. Get back there. Get away from me. It saves me some time. What else? Daughter, you gonna kiss my brother? That's gross and cute. Go ahead. Let's keep going. I want that to be pointy. What else? Do I want to sharpen you? There's not much of you left. This pencil's like done. It's on a pencil extender now. I'm gonna get in there just a little bit. It's so sensitive, this charcoal. This graphite is very, very fine. I'm gonna just shut up and let you listen to the calming beats. This is very nice music. I guess Stardew? It's not Stardew. I don't know what this is, but I like it a lot. $3.50. We're starting basically at about 4 o'clock. The goal is to finish this today, but their time limit is usually 5. Maybe 6 if I can stretch it. Their stomachs start growling and they get yelly and loud at about 5:30. So that leaves us about an hour and a half. Not to say that I stop when they are ready to eat, I just have to take a long break. Oh no. I shaved it all off. Didn't need to do that. There we go, that's better. Let's also sharpen you. Dull? Let's make it a little sharper. Nice and to the point. Gonna get those nice, deep, dark, rich blacks. There's something really relaxing about having the chance to just do this. Charcoal color pencil. It's really nice to go back to basics and be a 5-year-old again, coloring within the lines of a coloring book. I would love to do full-on charcoal like exercises. I just got my Saturdays back, so I'm free now. There is a life drawing class that is just right next to me, and it feels really unfair that it's that close. Like, most people would give to have something that close. I didn't have the time before, but now that I do, I'm trying to get more practice at my gesture and my life drawing work. So, I don't know. The weird pull of traditional is calling me back. I would love to be able to do more of this. With a proper setup, perhaps. Okay. I think that's good. I think we're ready to start. Oh wait, one more guy. Let me get one more done, then we can start. Like I said, starting about 4 o'clock. Sorry. Which for anybody off the coast in a different time zone is about 7 minutes from now. I also am told that I hung unconsciously, so I don't apologize. Does that sound good to your ears, chat? How much of this can you hear? I would move the camera and the microphone closer, but then I would break my whole computer, so I cannot. Oh yeah. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Sorry, I can't show you this part, but you'll see soon. Yes. 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 Look at that. Nice and sharp as a tack. That thing could kill. I could stab somebody with that. Oh yeah. That's what we want. Stab-worthy pencils. Great. Look at this deep black. Gorgeous. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? I'm not gonna get copyright by Stevie. But yes. She is wonderful. Alright. Really quick, need some chapstick for my lips. We can really start. Okay. Okay. Locking in. Oh, the babies are bookending. Look at them. They're kissing booties. Stop it. Okay. I may just move the camera over just a smidge so you can see the babies be cute. I know how important it is for you to see the cats at all times. There we go. You can see one of them, and then there's a little rump over there somewhere next to her. Oh. That'll have to do. There you go. Baby. Babies. Partners in Time was a good game. People just didn't like it because it was the middle child. Don't mind me and my opinions. Okay. What do we want to tackle today? We're going to do his shirt. So, I think I blocked everything in already. We just need to move it along. Oh. That'll be easy. Yeah, I think we just outline everything really quickly. Okay. Let's use my deepest, darkest, richest black. This guy for now. We're just gonna outline. I do love outlining. It's my favorite part of the process. Let's start with this top button. I'm gonna move you up a little. Ooh. And let me see. I could put a flash. Whoop! That wasn't about to be a word that I shouldn't say. A flashlight. Is that super bright? If I keep that on, though, my camera will die. More direct. But my hand causes a shadow. Well, no. We'll leave it like that for a little bit, and then my phone will start to die. So, 15 minutes max while I'm down here. Power saving mode is on. Okay. Let us begin! For the umpteenth time today, we're actually starting. Okay. Button! Let me get a look at you. Let's zoom in on that button. Just magnify that button. It's so dark and low down here. Can I bring this up at all? I'm sorry, I'm still not starting. I need to move this up a little bit. My back will hate me if I go down that low. Go down low. I gotta go down low. Oh gosh, this is gonna be... you know what, I'll just go ahead and bear it. It's too much work to set that up. If I move it, it might fall and Grandpa will hit his face on the floor, and I will cry. So you know what, I'll be a tough girl. Such an awkward angle. Yeah. I'm a digital artist. Let me rotate the canvas. Ugh. Though it is nice to get back to this kind of style. It's very nice and relaxing. Shaky hands though. Katamari damashi. I do love a katamari damashi. There we go. Night turn. This is not my curated playlist, but if you didn't know, it's a very good playlist. Just so you know, it's very good. And just to blur it in a hair. One more chance to brush it in. Oh, yes. Softens everything so nicely. Now just to fill her in. That's a button done. One button. Something that most people would probably do in like 10 minutes, but again, I'm a perfectionist, what can I say? It's what I do. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor sweet child with no one else to turn to. Breaks into poor unfortunate souls, can't control. Alright, let's get the tip of this collar in. I know it's kind of hard to see with this angle, but I will try to zoom in when I get a chance. Actually, we can even better just block that in with the charcoal. Makes me really want to listen to Steven Universe music. But I can't. I am banned. First of all, YouTube probably wouldn't like it very much. And second, let's just say every time I hear Steven Universe, I cry uncontrollably. It's happy tears, but I love that franchise so much. If I'm listening to it, I'm not allowed to. I'll cry. Whoa, your eyes are a little scary. What's wrong, bud? You see him? Freaking out? It's just Nancy. Calm down, sir. It's okay. It's just Nancy. Mom's being mom. He had saucers for eyes for a second. Big old dinner plates. Alright, let's get some of this charcoal powder out here. like it a lot. Ooh, 80s. Killing it. I don't play a lot of things, I don't watch a lot of things, but I do love good jams when I hear them. Alright, I brushed it in too much, now we've lost the contour. This is the hard part, knowing the fine line of when to brush and when to stop. It's so satisfying, you know? Where did my charcoal go? Word of reference, don't ever leave your charcoal powder without the top off. No matter if you're coming back to it for a second. Why you gotta flash the junk? Oh, gross. Go ahead. Gross, dude. Have you no decency for lady? There are ladies in the room, sir. Not a care in the world in that cat brain of yours. Empty thoughts, no brain, no thought. None thoughts. There we go. And there's the cuff of the shoulder. Nice. I'll take that. It just fades off. Nice. There we go. That's a shoulder cuff. Coming in. A little darker, please. So I can see the outline when it starts and where it stops. Some good hash lines. Hash tags everywhere. Nothing like some nice hatching. Nice. Oh yeah. The shirt is not the focus, but it leads into the beard, which is... Ooh! Ooh! Yes! Making some headway. Headway? I said a word that's not real. Headway is now canonically a word in my dictionary today. As of today. If I could just... oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. That'll have to do. There we go. Oh, now his neck looks round and thick and long, though. That's, well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's... There's a siren outside, so sorry. Okay, yeah, let's connect that. Nice and juicy, thick shadow. Yes! Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. And his collar doesn't really have a contour. You're not supposed to see it, which is the beautiful part of it. It just fades right into the white of the shirt and the paper. Beautifully. So we can literally just let this lift it just out of the white and let it kind of sit there on the paper. Perfect. Nope, messed it up again. We'll just use that as part of his beard. Let me just... There we go. Yeah, that's a shirt. Part of a shirt anyway. Right. Water break. Ooh. Dropping things. Alright. Now, realizing the contour of his neck is very dark, we're going to have to go in and darken the rest of that to make it look a little more natural, because now it's drawing too much attention to his shirt and not his face, which is not what we want. But it's giving us that nice, deep, rich, dark black, so we just got to match it elsewhere. The darkest part of the picture should be the part we look at first, not his shirt. Also, we have to finish his lips at some point, but I will do that also later, because I gotta finish his beard first to do that. Okay, next up, let's get the bottom side of this chart. Yeah. Calm down, big face. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. People live outside, they talk outside. Calm it down, cat. I can't. I'm scared all the time. Yes, I know. We really gotta work on that. Ooh, Mama's making dinner. I'm not mad. I don't know what to do for dinner today. Do I charcoal up the back of his neck? I don't think it could hurt. There's still some people that don't know that pattern. It's okay if you don't, it's not your fault. It's not your generation, you didn't grow up with it. But I teach kids, and that's a lot of ways I used to get their attention. And they look at me like, huh, what? It makes me sad. Oh, I need more. Darker, 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 darker. And darker yet, and darker still. darker, yet darker still. Let's just do a test. No, it's just brushing it in. Oh, well, we're getting somewhere with that. Oh, there we go. It's getting a nice look on his shirt, too. I like that. Brush it in, brush it in. There we go, baby! Yeah! Yes. Yes. Yes! Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, that feels so good. Oh. Charcoal is not my kink. Shut up. It does feel nice and very satisfying to see it come in nicely, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was inevitable I would become Mario at some point. Okay, there we go. His neck is coming in. That looks better. That looks already a lot better. Cool beans, cool beans! Yes! Alright, soften this up a hair. Yes. Yes, yes. It's coming along, chat. There we go. And the accidental drips of charcoal work wonderfully for the bit of like streaking here that's in the picture. Not that I'm trying to emulate that exactly, but it's still cool how it's kind of working for the picture. Oh, thank you, Glow15! I have no idea who you are. Thank you so much. It's coming along. It's actually almost done. We just got to finish his shirt and do a little more detailing on his face, and then we're done. I want to finish this for Christmas, so gotta get to work. I yacked a whole bunch before the start of the stream, but thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Nice. Okay. It's coming in. It's coming in. Oh, yes. Earthbound? Let's go. Is this Porky? Pretty sure it is. That clown. Alright. That looks good. Let's brush her in. The most satisfying part of this entire journey is just literally seeing what the brush does and just kind of rolling with the punches. So fun. Oh yeah. Just softens everything up so nicely. Are you snoring, sir? There's a little snoring happening next to me. Aw. Babaloo. I'm sleepy. Cool. I'd like that to be a little more even, but I'll take it. We can actually... What type of paper am I using? Oh god. That's a loaded question. There is a notebook cover I could flip to at some point, but it is 11 by 17. Gosh, this is actually not like professional portrait paper that you're supposed to use. There's like really nice, fine, clean paper that you can use. But the way this paper is literally just like when you go to the art store, if you go to Michael's, there's like the loose leaf newsprint, which is like your training paper. This is just the notch above that. It's not super high stakes, but it's like, it's just drawing pad. That's what it says. So drawing pad paper, whatever is nicer than newsprint. Not that yellowy stained old newspaper kind of paper, but it's like clean. So it has a little bit more thickness to it and the charcoal can absorb it a bit better. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's better paper that I could be using. but I'm cheap. This is just a notepad that I had from school that I was recycling. Again, I'm not a professional by any source of the word. I'm just here to have a good time and doodle. Or, what am I saying? I am a professional. That's not what I meant. But I don't have like the top of the line materials. This is just what works for me on the cheaper end. So yeah, 11 by 17 drawing pad paper. I hope that answered your question, Frog. Probably not though, sorry. Okie dokie. I'm gonna actually get in here with some graphite for a nice gray. So there's my charcoal and then there's my gray. Gonna use that on this drop shadow right here. I hear so many mixes of E-critique. U-critique? E-critique City. I did not play Pokemon Gold and Silver. I didn't. I love Diamond and Pearl though. Oh, but I missed the train. Okay, this works. Ooh, Nick, are you angry at me already? We just started. You can't start like this. And this is just literally my favorite part, which is coloring in. Just coloring in. It's so satisfying. I already messed up. The hard part is to not outline too deeply because then the shadow has a edge to it and you want it to like fall off naturally. It's already ruined. Oh. No, I'm kidding. Nothing my hand trusty old brush can't fix. Cured. I might even erase some of that edge. There we go. Let the shadow speak for itself. Oh yeah, this is the most satisfying part for me at the end of the journey when I can just detail. I love to detail. It's my favorite pastime. Just not care about how much time I'm taking on the minuscule details because it's time for that. I have time for that. The lay-in is usually the boring part. I don't like doing that. This is fun. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. Actually, I'm gonna use this pencil. It's a little better for that. Where is it? No. No, where is my pencil? Where did I put it? Oh, you this one? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. This is really soft charcoal, so it just blends in very nicely. I can just lay it in, and then... Oh, yes! Oh. Oh. Hello, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Not exactly, but it's coming along. It's getting there. Now for the roundness of this shadow fold. Bringing it out. There we go. Let a little bit more dark catch in here in this pocket area right here. And it gets lighter, it gets darker over here. Would you fall asleep already? Stay asleep, dude. Take a nap. People are gonna people outside. It's okay, bud. He's so paranoid today. Why are you so jumpy? Look at him. Calmeth downeth, sir. Okay. It's actually easier to see on here. I'll give you a glimpse in a second. I want to get a little bit further on his shirt fold right here. And then I feel like I can add a little more. Those deep rich blacks. I gotta put them back in. Oh no! You just pushed all the charcoal out. Time to put it back in. This whole entire crease could be a little softer. Okay. I'm going to go in with a little bit more charcoal. Just for that nice brushed effect that like looks. The face is like streaked. Just a little brah, brah. When most of his face is done, I'm gonna spray it so it keeps the charcoal on, and then just go over the darkest parts of his face with a little more charcoal. It's gonna be really nice. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the streak I was looking for. A little too much, but that's the gist of it. It actually kind of blurred everything out, which is what I was going for. It's a little too harsh. This is the foreground. We don't want to see detail in that. Alright. Kind of erased all of what I was working on, but who cares? We can erase away. Oops. Bring that out a bit more. There we go. And then just darken those areas. Yeah, that'll be nice. Just lifts out a pocket of the light. Cool. And then I can go back in and just detail. Where is it? Is it You, come here. Nice, sharp pencil. Give me those nice and deep, rich tones. Detail is my favorite part. When I get to outlining in the picture of like digital art, outlines are my favorite part of the process. Oh, so satisfying. It's so nice. Yeah. Just a little bit of hatching. There we go. Oh yeah, on a weird off note, I saw that Life is Strange Double Exposure is a game that exists. I didn't even hear anything about it until it came out. I kind of want to play that with my mom. We've been going down the Life is Strange game list, and we just beat Life is Strange 1. We did True Colors, the newer game that came out with Alex in Colorado. And now, since this game came out, we were gonna play the brothers game, Life is Strange 2, with the two brothers trying to travel back home to Mexico. But now, this one's a complete continuation of the first game with Max. So I'm kind of like, oh, what if we stream it? I don't know. Would you guys be down for a game? I don't play video games anymore, but Mom's into them now, so I don't know. There we go. Well, this is a fun beat. I have no idea what it's from, but I like it. Alright, there's only so much that my pencil can erase away. My eraser, I mean. But that looks pretty good for just the inside of his shirt. I mean, nitpicking, I could have stopped at any point, but what can I say? I'm a perfectionist. That looks good. Alright, let's darken his button here, where that cast shadow is coming in. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Let me just brush the rest of that in, and then we'll erase away when everything is locked in. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Water break, chat. Okay, here's a glimpse of where we are so far. If you checked out, check back in for just a second. Let's see, battery, how are you doing? 76, not bad. All right, let's see where we are. Here's what we just did. I put in basically this button and the collar to grandfather's shirt. So his left collar is coming in nicely. I don't know why the camera's so blurry, but hopefully you can see that. Yeah. He needs 2 more buttons on the left side, and then the right collar, where his shadow is. And then yeah, we can get into the detailing of the beard, finish his lip, get a little bit more of that cheek in there, and then I think we can move on to cleaning up the rest of him. Because yeah, his neck was the only other thing that I was kind of about, but since adding that detail, it fits much nicer than it did. I think we can actually kind of... We might finish today? I mean, that was the goal, but like, actually doing this in practice, we're making good time. Oh, all right. Back in. What is the hardest thing next to this? We'll go from right to left. No, left to right. Left to right. In reverse of my hand, I'm right-handed, so we go left to right without leaving smudges. Let's get his second button in. It's surrounded by white, which is very easy. So that helps a lot. I kind of like how everything's kind of messy down there, because it leads you up naturally to his eye. Right up there. So we'll keep it that way. I could erase it all and make it super clean, but it's not gonna be. Might as well roll with it. Where did my eraser go? There she is. She's in my lap. I'm gonna erase a little bit, but not all of it completely. I don't know what I'm listening to, but I like it. We'll clean that up later. That'll be the last thing we do. Okay. Button number 2. Cockroach noises, thanks! What an entrance, holy shit. Thank you very much. Welcome. Come on in. It's pretty chill in here, except there's some kitties behind me. Really quick, I just did the left of his collar. It's coming along. I need to touch up his beard a little bit, but for the most part, it's almost there. So we're gonna do his left 2 buttons now. Let me sharpen these pencils one more time. They need to be sharp. Absolutely stab-worthy. Okay. Where's my trash can? There he is. Calm down. It's okay, y'all. Go back to sleep. Children, there's nothing to be excited about. Please don't come over here. Alright. Old-fashioned charcoal pencil or sharpener. Alright. Rough paper. Oh, I like this song very much. Oh, gee. This song is too good for how calm it is. The most chill, jovial, and tense conversation with a skeleton man that could kill you at any point. Sorry, it's hard to see things. I can't really move the camera much, but what I can do is put my flashlight back on because I didn't realize how much it was helping. Yeah, I need to see. Let's put that back. Oh, that's so bright. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay, button number 2. We can mostly do this in charcoal pencil because there's not much to even shade here. That makes things easier. we're shading and we're shading, and I love it so. Oh, what is this song? Oh, Mario Galaxy! I am very nostalgic for Mario Galaxy. The first one specifically, I didn't play the second one, but I know it's also good. Rosalina's Lab Observatory. And then go back in with my soft colored charcoal pencil just to smooth everything out a little bit. Alright, check this out, chat. My favorite part, this button. Ready? I'm gonna give you a good personal view. Nice and sharp. And then oh yeah, just to smooth it out. That's so nice. Whoa. What on earth is this bounciness in my calm chill playlist? Sounds like New Donk City music. I don't mind it. It's very silly. Yeti Caves? How cute. Go in with my charcoal and a little divot just to make it a little more shaded and blurry. My equivalent of adding what would you call this? Depth of field. There we go. Just to soften it out. Nice. Uh-oh, too much. But that works. That works. I'm gonna add a little creative licensing to this and add just a smidge of dark charcoal. Just to make it look like it has some more dimension to it. Fill out those shadows a bit more. There we go. It's just a button. Why do I care so much about this button? It's just a button. go. That's a button done. A second button done. Oh! Hey, I gotta ask, does anybody have a Nintendo calendar or a clock, alarm clock, that lets you wake up to Nintendo music? Is this one of those songs that I would have had to pay for if I had to get a Nintendo clock? Because I'm listening to it for free right here on Spotify. Probably not by legal means, but... Oh, it's a cover. Never mind. But still, how cute. You get to listen to Nintendo music and wake up to it. Alright, button number 3, let's do it. Button number 3 will be the easiest one, because there's hardly any detail at it. We'll use just the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Just shade that in for a layout. I might even get some charcoal pencil. Charcoal. Just a drop. There we go. Nice lay-in. Let's clean her up. Who's buzzing me? Ooh, sorry, chat. Didn't mean to move the camera askew and probably make it super loud. I'll look later. The bottom of the page is the hardest to get to. Earth. Can you stay? Thank you. Oh gosh, my back. But as soon as we get this button done, we can get out of downtown area. Please get me out of here. This is a bop, not gonna lie. The opening screens of Mario 64? Hell yeah. The rest of this can be graphite. Would you go to sleep already? Stop waking up. You're not missing anything. You have FOMO, cat. It's fine. Please stop. You're alright. My poor boy has FOMO. YOLO is a big problem for him. Yeah. A little bit of charcoal pencil. Just a drop. Just to make it a little softer here. Brush it out. Oh yeah. There we go. I do want to go back in and clean up his ears a little bit. Now looking at them. I spent God knows how long on doing that last time, but looking at it now, it bothers me. Just ever so slightly. Since we're working our way down, let's just do it. Charcoal pencil time though. It makes it the most fun. And just hatch that in. Let me see which quadrant has his ear. The one I can't see. There it is. Is this the Twilight Princess? No, Breath of the Wild. I was way off. It's Rivali! No, it's not. It's Sidon! I was way off. Guardians. One of the Guardians. I knew I recognized it, though. It had to be Zolder. My king. I got you wrong. I'm so ashamed. It's totally normal to love a fish man, right? No, I'm not talking about Grunkle Jinbei. It's time for the horsetail. Let's just soften that up. It's a little too harsh. Blend her in a little. There we go. Add a little bit of my graphite to soften that darkness in. I said Rivali. I'm dying. I'm sad. How could I compare you to that egotistical bird? Ba ba da 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 da. Oh. Classic Pokemon Yellow, dude. Can I brighten this up at all anymore? Oh, I can, just a little. That's perfect, just enough. Ah! There's going my brush. Oh, and yeah, we gotta get in here. There's a lot of juicy details in the ear. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let me at him, let me at him. Juicy details, my beloved. Oh, here we go. Literally all I live for is just hatching in juicy details. Oh my god, it's so nice to do. My favorite. Oh. Is this KK Slider? No. Half of this game is just guessing what song it is before it pops up. Stop freaking out every time Mom moves. She's gonna breathe. Lordy, lordy, lordy. My cats are anxious today. I feel like an earthquake's gonna happen or something. They're so antsy. Please don't bolt and take off while I have all this very expensive equipment out. Please don't. Oh, it's because she went outside. They freak out every time the door opens. It's okay, y'all. Nervous, like, If you're that nervous, go check and see for yourself. Let's lighten this area up just a hair. Not too much. That's okay though. Ooh! You're funny. Hey T-Mambo, what's up? Welcome back to the Grandfather Extravaganza. We are finishing him today. If I can help it. It really depends on if my back gives out. I think that's a good ear, don't you think? I'm gonna call that ear done. I'm very satisfied with that ear. Feels good. Let's get a good look at it. Can you smell what the ear is cooking? Nice and juicy and solid as a rock. Okay, welcome! I have very pensive cats in my bed, but they're here. Alright, let's get a close-up look at what we got so far. We have done, because I need a back break. I'm tired of hunching over. Wah, there we go. Oh, thanks! Oh, you're so sweet. You pour on the compliments. You're so sweet. Okay, so there we are. He's basically done. He's got a button now. He's got a left shirt. His ear is cleaned up. We just hatched it all in. So it's nice and detailed and glowing. Great. We need to get a little bit more into his cheek. Right where his beard is, but we can do that later. All that's left really is to get the right side of his shirt. And then I'm gonna call him like 90% done. I say 90 because there's just like little details I can add here and there, little nitpicks as I do. And I just touched his neck. Ah! That little blemish right there is gonna cry at me. But yeah, he's almost done. Oh, really? His chest buttons. We're gonna make sure that we leave the buttons alone. They don't need to open up anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much done. All that's left is really just to get the right side of his shirt going. And you know what, now that I think about it, because I like to do things from top to bottom, because my hand moves from top to bottom, I'm gonna leave smudges as I go. I am excited to get to white charcoal pencil, because the whites of his eyes are the lightest part of the face. I'm gonna color those in and just make them really, really pop. But again, those are final details, finite details. Let's get all of them in first, and then we can clean up as we go. So yeah, button's done. That was a satisfying button, I gotta say. It was fun. Oh, I'm gonna stretch for a second. You just came in time for me to stand up for the first time in like 3 hours. It's not been 3 hours, it's only been 2. More like 1.5. So I've been yakking for the first 30. But I hope you had a very filling, fantastic Thanksgiving. Oh. Ooh. Children. Excuse me, sir. I'm coming over. Oh. Can I sniff you? Can I sniff your body? Hey. Can you kiss me? Your head still smells so clean. My stupid son. Oh, he got his head soaked in some kind of oil this morning and Mom had to wash him. And now his head smells like baby soft oil. And he smells really good. He doesn't usually smell good. Lo and behold, I love my children, but they usually smell like sewage. You usually smell like vomit and garbage, and right now you smell fantastic. To humans, anyway. You smell so good. Oh. But anyway, I hope we're doing well. I hope we're having a good day so far. This will probably be the last stream for a little bit, because I'm getting close to the holidays. A lot of stuff is going on. A lot of recitals, a lot of parties. So, I don't know how busy I'll be, but come 2025, we're going to be going up in a different direction. A good direction, hopefully. Take a stretch break, chat. Did you know the rule? 2020. Not the year. Don't get triggered. But no, 2020. Hang on. Here I come to explain my crazy madness. Oh, there we go. There are no outdoor cats. Well, you know what? If strays count, there are babies that are just kind of hobbling around the house. But no, these guys are mostly indoor. They do not like the outdoors at all. Unfortunately. I would love to, but we had outdoor cats before, which were indoor and outdoor, and they got very sick once because there was a very sickly, virus-ridden stray that they just kept interacting with. So Mom was like, no outdoor cats. But also we were in an apartment, so I don't know if that would even work. Where are you going, sir? Just gonna turn around. Oh, I gotta get comfy. I gotta turn around 3 times in bed before I can sit down. There you go, bud. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, they're oh, stop! Stop it! Y'all are too cute. Oh, okay. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, these guys are indoor babies for the most part. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was. Probably wasn't relevant anyway. We're gonna get back to the groove. Let's see if we can't finish my grandfather today. I'm gonna detail. I think we're at the detail stage now. I need to really quickly do his right shirt collar. Let me get his right cuff in, and then the baby, we can just have fun. We can just detail. I cannot wait. Oh, look at this. He's bathing in it. Oh, enjoy it, sir. Hold on. I gotta give you a close-up. Cat moms and cat dads alike, get a load of this. The children are having a bath. Stop it. Stop it. He's so calm. He's so chill. Look at him. Oh, and then mother came in. Cuties. Alright. And I don't know what music we're listening to, but just a chill playlist I like. Right. Can we finish Grandfather today? I think we can. I think we can. I know we can. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let you go. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna charcoal it in, and then brush it in, and then charcoal. Yeah, that's been the pattern so far. Deepest, darkest parts of the picture, charcoal. Brush it out so it's nice and smooth, and then go back in with colored pencil. Yeah. I actually saw my grandpa very recently on a number of occasions because he came over to help me with my newest project. I just got a standing desk and I'm so happy about it. I'm so pleased. It really would be great to use it today, but again, I can't really set up. I can't show you today with this kind of setup. It takes a lot of work to get this stuff all out and ready to go for stream. It will hopefully save my spine a lot of pain in the future, as well as I can hopefully stream for much longer. Because my limit is like, I think 3 to 4 hours, and then my back says, stop, shut up, get out, I hate you. So hopefully now I'll be able to go a lot longer. But again, when we are doing digital things, not so much charcoal things, I don't really have a good setup for that. This is about as good as we got. But he came over recently to help me with it, and I'm very, very grateful. So I told him very slyly and sneakily, you have compensation coming soon. To what that entails, I will not tell you. I think you forgot about this portrait, and it works in my favor. So hopefully soon I will record his reaction, and it'll be fun to see him lose his mind, as long as he's okay with being on camera, which I think he is. He loves the camera a lot. And I'll leave it at that. Don't tell him. Nobody tell him. Keep it hush hush, okay? It's a surprise. Not crud. I colored outside the lines. No! I can fix it. I can fix it. Fix it, Felix. Do it. So hey y'all, on the real, is everybody ready to go back to work tomorrow? Cause I'm not. Oh, I'm really not. I love one of my jobs. I really do. I'm not gonna say which one I don't love because I don't want to get fired yet. But I hope everyone's recovered and ready for their eventual transgression back. If you are already back at work, I sincerely apologize, and I'm sorry that you already are back in the swing of things. But for those that are not, are you mentally prepared? I try not to think about it. Oh, the Zelda music is so good. It's so cute. I'm gonna try to do this very carefully. You know, this is an actual good, honest question. You gotta go, T-Mamba? No problem. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the support, even if it was just for a second or two. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you so much. And truly, thank you for hanging out with me at all at any time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you on the flip when I see you. Not next week, probably, but the week or two after. I'll be back. With more things to share. Okay. Have a good day, sir. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, did everybody remember to turn their alarms off this week and then it went off anyway? Because that happened to me. Although frankly, because I'm a crazy person, I worked out the day after Thanksgiving, as most people don't do. However, I guess I should include this. Oh, you're talking about work! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were peacing out right now. No, weirdly enough, I was mentioning this actually a while ago, but I do stream more than just Sundays. I actually have another YouTube channel because I'm kind of all over the internet. What can I say? I guess I'm a born content creator. I started when I was 14, never really gave it up. But I do workouts on Fridays, Friday mornings at 10 a.m. And they're called kitty workouts because every once in a while my grandpa comes. I mean, not my grandpa. I'm looking at my grandpa. No. My kitties, they come and work out with me. You're here to see Gramps concluded? Aw, thanks. You're here for the finale. I'm honored. Thanks, man. We're going to finish him together. But I actually do have another YouTube channel under my Instagram handle, which is the same. I will type it in, but it is, well, no, my hands are disgusting. You're just going to have to type it. If you want to find it, you can find it. I don't advertise it at all because I don't know. It's just not, well, I don't know. There's more I could say. But it is called Crystal Dance. It is just like my Instagram handle, which is CRYS period TAL_dance. Throwing the plug out there just to say that I did. But it's again, CRYS period TAL_dance, all lowercase. If you really want to find me, you can, but I'm not going to plug myself to those that are here for art, because nobody here cares. But I do workouts every Friday, and my goal is to get people more active and hopefully have a good time. So if you're a cat mom, great, come on in. If you're a dog mom, dog dad, great, still come on in, and I'm going to convince you how great cats are. But yes, every Friday, for the most part, I am consistently streaming as much as I possibly can, because, I don't know, I've been working out for a while, and I like to stay in shape, so, it's not really a matter of me trying to show off, it's just me documenting my progress, and, I've been trying to figure out a way to do it anyway for the longest time. I've recorded videos for a long time, but never had time to edit them, and so somebody was like, you should stream them. I'm like, you're a genius. So it's up there for anybody who cares. But again, every Friday I just happen to stream with my kitties, and I wasn't planning to stream this week. I really wasn't. I was so poopy tired. I was just like, nope, I'm gonna sleep in. I'm not getting up after Thanksgiving. And then my alarm went off. So I'm like, I guess I gotta. So just happened to work out that way. But props to any crazy person who decided to do that on Thanksgiving. If you're a normal person, like most people, you should just sleep in. You're allowed to do detective work to find it if you want to, but I won't make you. It's really your call. If you decide to find me, though, I'm honored. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's I do kitty workouts every Friday. They've evolved from Instagram to YouTube now, from Wednesdays and now Fridays to accommodate my schedule. But it's only really something I started this year, just spontaneity, just because I have cats and I'm like, oh, maybe there's an audience for that. People might care. So check it out if you wanna, but I won't make anyone go get it. It's really like, if you wanna find it, you will find it. Alright. Charcoal pencil. Where's my graphite pencil? I might change up what I'm listening to, as nice as this jazz is. I was listening to Danganronpa right before this. Yes, I love Danganronpa. Fight me. Anime sue me. I don't know if anybody else about that cares here, but V3 is very good. Oh my gosh, I dare say this 3-year picture in the making might almost be done? Egad! He's a great scientist in Mario Land. Exciting to actually see this almost done. It was sitting in my closet for a long time and I wasn't planning to finish it at all, but here we are. It's coming along. Oh, and I just brushed all of that. I just erased our. There we go. Having him on a white background works splendidly. Because now, I love that the negative space is telling you where the shirt is. But I don't have to physically draw the rest of the background in. You can just see the negative space. It works out really nicely, and it's so much easier. Okay. Is that a mark? I'm assuming that's a damage. That's a part of the picture that got scratched up. A little white mark right there. That's supposed to be Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh! Hype for Sonic 3. Let's go. I guess I can do this in charcoal. Let's just go ahead and get his neck in there. Is that super satisfying? Enjoy. What if I were to just, like brush in his neck here, soften it up. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, no, too dark. That's okay though. We'll make it work. I'm making it worse. No. There we go. I'll lift some of that out and wow. Okay. There we go. That's more like it, yeah. And I just add a bit of charcoal to create that shadow in there. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did my nitrum go? Grandpa, did you eat my nitrum? Where did you go? Oh dear. Am I sitting on it? Is it in my lap? No. Pepper, did you eat it? He looks at me. No. No, I didn't do that. You can't blame me for everything, Mom. I sure can. Watch me. Where did it go? Ah! It was under the lid. I feel silly. Alright. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to touch the microphone. Though weirdly enough, despite me, I guess, streaming as often as I do, which is not really that often, it's only twice a week, but some people would say that's enough. There's a lot of people that stream like 3 to 4 times a week, some people 5 times or more. I am an introvert. I like being by myself, but I am most comfortable in my own skin by myself, so I don't know, call me whatever you want, I'm crazy, I'm a hypocrite, but I don't find it super exhausting to just chat with people online, because it's just me, myself, and I and you. But also, that's why I don't stream every day, because I need that time to recharge. It's nice. It's very necessary. Recharge time is important. Alright, let's brush this in. Yeah. Makes me want to check back in with the F7 fandom. I jumped out for a second since Rebirth finished. Real what? Oh, it's introvert life? Yeah. Some people would call me a crazy loony, but I'm like, it's exhausting to be on camera all the time. That's why I'm like, I only dedicate stream time to maybe like 2 or 3 days at most, maybe 2, 3. But it's nice. It's chill. Being in my own skin is nice. I don't mind company, but I tend to be good on my own just fine. Socializing is not exactly my priority all the time. Although yesterday, you'll be so proud of me, chat. I socialized yesterday. I went out to African class, which I go almost every Saturday because now I'm free. I usually teach on Saturday classes, but I just finished my Saturday classes and it feels so good. I can finally go back to that. I miss my people over there. My familia. There's a bunch of people over in Long Beach that are doing African dance classes, and they're like a really beautiful community. And I went and ate dinner with them. They always invite me, and I always say no, but I said yes this time, and it was nice. It was really nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, likewise, Team Mamba. Absolutely. The social recharge is very necessary, and it's not always easy to express that to a bunch of extroverts that are just like, but like, why would you want, like, let's just hang out all the time? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I hate bringing it up, but I was good in the pandemic for a really long time. I was content. I was great. I was like, this is not hell for me at all. This is fantastic. The only reason it sucked, honestly, I do agree that everybody had a different reason for disliking the pandemic for whatever reason it was. And I don't want to dwell on this topic long because I know it's triggering for a lot of people, yours truly included. But I think it was because I had to finish class. I had to finish college in the middle of it, and I was a dance major. So trying to dance in your living room, bumping into furniture for a grade? Ugh. Absolutely not. And I don't socialize much, but I do love to dance, and it really solidified my why for why do I dance. Do I dance for myself in a living room trapped in a bunch of furniture? No. But do I socialize quietly without words via dance? Yes. And therefore there's something very cathartic and special about being able to be in a room with a bunch of people sweating together, exercising and being exhausted together, but also mutually feeling other people's spirits and just being in the space with other people. I love dance because it gave me a way to converse without talking. So I can confidently say, if I wasn't finishing school and I was a normal major, like anything in the STEMs field or anything academic, I probably would have been good. But it was my major in school that broke me. Therefore, the pandemic sucked. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Ooh, virtual game night. I would be down for that, perhaps. I might have energy to do that. Somebody wants to do a Jackbox game session? Yeah. I do have Jackbox games. Maybe one day I'll pull them up and we can stream them, if y'all would be down for that. Once upon a time ago, I bought them for my family, but nobody uses them. So they just sit in my Steam collecting dust. I don't want to do this. How do you want to do this? Says Matt Mercer. We're going to use charcoal. Fine tune it with charcoal powder and then finish it with pencil. Yeah. Oh, that's too dark. Too dark. There we go. Just to get that lay in. Eek! Oh no. I touched the shirt. The white shirt. No. Would you say you're a Mario Party person, T-Mama? Do you only play the mini games in Mario Party, or do you play the whole game? Like, are you for the grander picture, or just the mini games? I don't know, it's up to y'all. I feel like we need a few more people in here, but maybe at some point a Jackbox stream could be in the future. Who knows? I already said that I don't play video games anymore. Like, the long time ago, Kiana, I think the last video game I played was on my Wii. I still have my PS2 and my Wii. I don't think they work anymore. I haven't plugged them in for God knows how long. But I love staying in touch with game culture, and Mom and I have been trying to play the whole picture. You and my mom would get along so well. Super competitive. You know what? No, maybe you wouldn't. She's very competitive. I don't know. But we've been playing Life is Strange off to the side, and I'm like, oh, maybe one day I could stream it. I don't know how, though, since this is mostly an art stream. Well, that's the fun of it, though, right? When you can just, like, be king of the jungle in one little mini game, and then everyone else destroys you in the rest of the game. It's like, I just need to be good in this one section. That's fine. Fair enough, fair enough. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble again. Already. That didn't take long. Okay. I am getting peckish. It might be time for dinner soon. We do have tons of Thanksgiving leftovers, and I might have to eat on the screen. As well as the children. I know they're getting hungry soon too. Mochi's still sleeping, but Pepper just woke up. He's been antsy for a while, so something tells me he's ready to nosh. He's ready to chow down. Plus, my back needs a break soon. I don't think we're gonna finish today, but we're gonna get close. And that's frankly the gist of what I wanted. The gist of today is to get all of the pieces in, so I can confidently come back to this and just like only do the small finishing touches, the things that you can't really see on stream. RNG God stuff. So literally the Bowser minigame where you just pick a bomb and pray. Oh yeah, RNG guides, bless Team Mamba soon, please and thank you. I hope it works out for you someday. But also, you get the unlucky star every time you get bombed in the face. Yeah, I actually don't play Mario Party, despite what you may believe. I am very well versed in them because I watched a bunch of people play them, but I don't play them myself. And my cousin owns the latest Mario Party, the Superstars. And we played it for the first time. My mom and my uncle attempted to play Mario Party. It was very entertaining to watch them try to figure out the UI system. And it was very satisfying to basically demolish almost everybody. And I was going easy, even though I had never played it. I know enough about the game. I have seen many people play them, but yeah, I would probably lose against a bunch of gamers. I have no experience. But it was fun in the moment. I felt like a big shot because I was beating up my parents. My family, my older Gen X family. Humble bones in my body don't exist, apparently. I'm a horrible person. I take pleasure in beating my mom, who has never played video games ever in her life. Well, no, correction. She played Wii Sports on the Wii. She was killer at the tennis. But anything else? Don't matter. There we go. His neck is coming to life. Bring me to life. Evanescence. Whatever I was doing earlier brushed off basically, but all the lay-in parts are still there, so it works out. I'm gonna see if I can't erase. Ooh, I keep hitting the mic, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's as light as we get. It's stained too much. That's fine though. Well, I guess dinner time is approaching. The children are up. And mom's yelling. So not a good sign. Alright. That neckline looks a little too dark for me. But I don't know if I can fix that. I'll just brush it off. Maybe I can lighten it up a little bit. It's too dark now. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get his right shoulder flap in. Let me see. See, this is hard because I gotta charcoal brush against the lines. Doesn't really work. Ooh. Coloring inside lines with charcoal, not very easy. That in. I think it's time to flip this paper over. But if I do, it'll get. No, I can't. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Grandpapa, you're looking good, sir. Go. He has a neck. He's got a neck. Hoo-ha. Alright, what else? Okay. Let's get this shadow section figured out. I'm gonna keep saying shadow and keep re-triggering myself every time because I think about Shadow X Generations and then immediately after Keanu Reeves' Shadow. It's the year of Shadow. I'm not 100% a Shadow fan. I'm a Sonic fan first, but dang, they're doing him justice this year. Uh-oh. Someone's in trubs again. I just snicker and laugh. Yeah, people keep rubbing Shadow in my face. I'm like, Shadow's cool, but Sonic. I'm only here for Sonic, usually. But Year of Shadow is making me sway to the other dark side. Mother! What is he doing now?
What he always does.
Oh.
Being a nuisance and dominating his sister every chance he gets.
No, Pep.
Yep, he's being annoying.
Stop being a dingleberry.
Yeah, it's almost time for dinner, so he's getting, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sorry. Thank you. I know I have slouched on the ball this
You
week.
can play with him after.
Fair enough. I'm gonna get up and make some Thanksgiving in a sec. Leftovers!
I did stir fry and I'm gonna add it to the leftovers.
Ooh, you made stir fry? Wait, you made more food?
Well, I needed something healthy to go with the mac.
I got you. Yeah, you can't have it by itself.
I just can't have mac because I ate my grains already.
Fair enough.
I hate that.
Yeah, T-Mamba, I'm literally here with you. I love me Sonic. Sonic came first. I love my boy. But Shadow is glowing up, though. He's not Sonic. He's not Sonic. And I mean, regardless of how people feel about either character, you could always say that at the end of the day, Shadow is supposed to be the dark side of Sonic, even though he has a whole different backstory and he's really cool and it's emo, edgy Sonic. I love him first. There's something so... Oh man, I was listening to like a playlist of just like happy Sonic music. It's like one of the first few songs that pops up or like on YouTube when you just are searching like Sonic music, and it's one of those compilation videos, and it was like happy Sonic music, and literally I don't always listen to it, but Endless Possibilities popped up from Unleashed, and I'm just like, oh. I mean, I'm very nostalgic for Unleashed too, but it just so perfectly captures that whole entire essence of Sonic. Granted, not the best philosophy of just run away from your problems, but you know, that entire like that feeling of boundless freedom, not even being able to pay attention to what's going on because you're just running so fast and you can feel the breeze hitting you in the face, like when he's running through the credits and he's going through all the places he's visited. I'm just like, oh, I love my boy. I love him so. Shadow is great, but he's never gonna be Sonic. But he's doing real good right now. I'm happy for Shadow fans. Shadow fans are eating real good this year. But I'm always gonna be on the Sonic team, no matter how hard he falls or how fast he hits his face on the platter of whatever Sega puts him through in the next adventure. Who knows? But anyway, rambling aside, I love my boy first and foremost. Regardless of all the shenanigans he gets into. Is he still 90s Sonic? I don't know. But I wouldn't expect him to be after all this time. He's supposed to evolve and change as a character. I'm glad they let Prime Sonic actually emote. He's been kind of a stick figure of a emotionless character for a really long time, and they're finally giving him licenses to feel other emotions. It's nice to see. You know, with a big IP like that, they gotta be careful about letting him emote too much or whatever. Let him cry. Sad I am Sonic used to be able to cry. Let him cry. But Team Dark stages are too freaking hard. They take like twice as long. I don't know. Are you in the Sonic Heroes camp? There's like too many people that love that game for the wrong reason. I am nostalgic for it. I love the music. The music is a bop. The game doesn't really hold up that well, but I still love it. Sonic Heroes is great. The song is great. The opening for Crush 40 bop is great. Team Rose's levels are basically the only stages you should ever play. But it's still fun to me. Because I have nostalgic on my side. I can imagine for a person playing it for the first time, I'm looking on the outside in would be like, this sucks. As any Sonic fan will ever defend their favorite game. Yeah, and? I know, right? I can still clear the alligator section no problem, and therefore I love it. Any other person playing it for the first time will be like, bruh, why? Why though? Hey man, Sonic Team was doing its best back in the day. They were trying their best. Did they always succeed and hit pinch run home runs each time? Obviously not. They gotta hit a stalemate after Sonic 3. But they tried their best. Hell no. Adventure's still great. I don't care what people say. Adventure is still great. Is it really? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is happening. I'm an OG boomer and a Sonic fan body. Don't call me. Call the police. It is! Real Canyon is buggy as hell, but I still friggin' love it. That sunset when you're grinding against the gears. Wow, my head's spinning! Oh, it's good times, good times. Oh, I still love to listen to, like, Sonic Frog Forest at any point, though. It's nice and chill vibes. And Castle's a bop. Heck, all of the stage music is a bop. What am I saying? No exceptions. All of it's good. There's the one thing that I can guarantee as a Sonic fan. The game may not hold up, but the music better be poppin'. If you don't have good Sonic music, Sonic 4. Uh-oh. Shots fired. I'm gonna shut down. Don't shut me down. But yeah, for real. If you don't have good Sonic music in your video game, even if it's not a good game, if it's not good Sonic music, what are you doing? We got work to do if the game's not... Even if the game's not great, the music still better hold up. At least. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's coming together. It's all coming together. I can't erase all of this, but I can erase enough. Wow. You can probably hear my son in the background. There's his mouth on the staple. Can't miss it. Ah, you know what? I just had a thought. He's gonna get frisky in a second because whenever he eats, he has to jet all over the room and destroy everything. So I might have to close my door the second they finish. Hey, Mommy! If you're feeding them, can you close my door, please?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I just don't have... I don't want to fight off a very excited, running around Pepper. Close it all the way. Kick the door stop out. Thank you. Yeah, he's gonna be destroying this entire room in a minute. Yeah, Sonic 4. I never played it. Don't think I missed much. Splash Hill is a level that exists, I guess. That is the first stage, right? Considering that I didn't play it, I didn't watch anybody play it. I just heard enough people say it was bad, and that's all the proof I needed. So, let's see. In order of games that I played, let's see. I actually jumped in really late. I didn't play Sonic 3 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And Knuckles when it came out. Oh my gosh, it would be a perfect time to say my desk, it says, my watch says it's time to stand up, and I should stand up, but I can't move my desk, and I can't really get out of this corner until I finish, so I'll have to stop. I'll have to finish later. Yeah, how do you mess up Green Hill? It's been redone so many times. Can't be that hard. Oh, it's Cuphead. But yeah, Emerald Hill, great. Shoot. Angel Island, great. What happened? It's a friggin' Green Hills clone. Can't be that hard to get right, right? Okay. Me talking about Sonic lore, I'm not paying attention. Jamming out to Cuphead. What is happening? My brain is overstimulated. Okay. Let's get these lines in. But yeah, I'm not going to defend every single part of Sonic's history. I will agree to most people's point that it is not a great franchise for gamers, but it's my favorite franchise, and that's all that matters. Sonic haters rise. I mean, like, that's a valid point, right? Half of your favorite games, do you love them for their great gameness? Are they like a competent video game? Or do you have nostalgia goggles on and you just say, screw it, I love it anyway? Because who cares? As long as you love it, that's fine. It's not like you're IGN writing game reviews. Unless you are. Then if you are, then you have to be impartial, and that's different. But, well, IGN's got a whole other problem that I could talk about. Their reviews are not always accurate, but I'll leave that alone. I'll play a bad Sonic game all day long and continue playing it. I will just literally non-stop run around in Radical Highway and adventure to Knuckles stages because I want to. And listen to rap underwater. God, I want to play Sonic music right now, but I don't think I'm allowed to. Sad face. Let's get a little bit more of that contour in his neck. Hatching, my beloved. Okay. I think that's a neck and a shirt. You don't even have to see when the collar comes in. You can, but you can infer it comes in right about here. I can just get rid of that. Ooh. Bam. There it is. There's a shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Is that like up there with one of the best acronyms I've ever heard in my life? Oh my god, that's great. I've never heard that and I love it. It's true though. It's the same with the freaking Game Awards. How impartial can you be when you're making top game? Oh my god, I can't even talk anymore. Oh no, the rage is too powerful. I'm about to have a whole entire rant about AAA capitalism in gaming history. There's a lot of games that definitely did deserve to win, but some that also didn't, because they were just top of the line of the year. And I'm like, great for you, that's wonderful, I'm happy for you. But there's a lot of other indie games that were so much more deserving of that title! Oh! But anyway. Endless debates. I could continue talking and I'll never finish this portrait. Oh my. Let's finish this portrait. He needs a right button. And then I think that's about it. Like, literally that's it. And then touching up his lips a little bit. And, yeah. Right button. Where is the right button? Big red button. Made a game that's somewhat Sonic related. Is it actual canonical Sonic video game lore? Who knows? Sonic Boom is a game that exists. They tried to let that franchise hang in the air for about 10 minutes. And it did. And then no one knew what a Styx was after that. Anyway, I'm not salty. Not at all. But Sega, how are you going to hire an entire company to make a game and then fire them immediately after it? You just don't do that! Make a game. Oh, but it has nothing to do with our IP? You completely changed the character designs? No, actually I changed my mind. Do it anyway, but better. And you have 1 month to get it done. Oh! Sonic, I'm sorry you've been through so much turbulence in your life. It's not your fault that your creators don't love you as much as I do. We love you though, bud! We love you. I'll just secretly cry over your demise and your lost potential over the years. So you've had a few rough decades. It's okay. I'm a Sonic fan first. Come fight me. Oh my god. I actually can see the light at the end of this tunnel. I think we're almost done. Oh, Grandpapa's coming in. Grandpapa? Grandpapa, are you almost done? Oh, goody. I'm gonna do a whole grand reveal after this. It's not for a minute. I still have to finish his lips, but he's basically there. That's like it. His hair is a whole nother separate matter. I want to get a brush tool for that. I want to get something extra to clean up his hair a little bit. But the hardest part is basically done. Just to see where the shirt leads. Excuse me. It's hard to tell. I'm assuming since this shirt, it goes to the bottom of the page. So, brush it all out, brush it all out. Give him a little bit of a contact shadow right in the middle of his chest. It might be a chest hair, I don't know. We're gonna call it shadow instead. Did I just call Shadow the Hedgehog a chest hair? No, I didn't. You shut up. Shut up, Kiana, with your words that you keep saying and that come out of your face. His neck is a little bothersome. Let me smooth that out. Let's see. All that's left is really like the finer details. Let me get a little bit under his chin. We're like coming on down to the wire with this. His beard is a whole separate matter. I'm not going to tackle that right this second. I'm going to take a food break and then we might come back to that. But his chin and basically everything else is like done. I can confidently come and say I could spray this and be like, yeah, he's done. See, now I'm getting tired and I'm getting careless. I'm just kind of scribbling and not really paying attention. Also, One Piece fans be eaten today. The latest chapter that dropped. Finally caught up. And that's all I'll say about it. It's a good place to be in. Very happy. See, unlike the one thing I can give One Piece, Sonic fans have been trying to defend it forever. And there's like, at a certain point, there's nothing to defend. You're just like, I know it's bad, but at least with One Piece, I can confidently say, you don't have to like it out the gate, but it is good. Like, it's been consistently good for about 30 years. You don't have to love One Piece, but if you jump in it and it's your kind of cup of tea, you'll enjoy the ride. For the most part. I think the anime has a lot of filler, but again, there's a new anime coming out to remedy a lot of that. But Sonic, there's questionable parts of his history that I choose to not look at. I love him, but I will never say that he's good. There's parts of him that are great, just not consistently. Nintendo unfortunately won that ride, but yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Chin. Let's tighten that up. Get a little chin shadow strap. Nothing wrong with some Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, let me just get a little bit of dark shadow underneath his chin. Start to blur the lines a little bit. Nice. Exactly what I was going for. Wow, that rarely ever happens. Ooh. Ooh, look at you, Gramps. Okay. Woo. You want a close-up? I think we're about to close this stream and call him almost done. Well, no, not yet. I forgot. I still have to do his lips. But his lips are at 80% done. I just gotta darken that one little pocket where his beard meets his lip, and then, yeah. Alright. Alright! I just turned really broken. I'm sorry. There he is. There he is. I mean, I could go in and finesse his hair a bit more. That's a whole separate process, but I'm pronouncing this like 95% done. It feels really good. His beard needs a touch-up, but yeah. I gotta darken that right eyebrow a bit and maybe go in there and finesse his lip a little more. But his shirt was the goal today, and I feel good about that. Yeah? Alright. 6 o'clock, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's tackle the biggest changes we need to do first. His lip. I want to get that in a little bit darker. So let's see. I'm going to move this down here. This is just my shield so I don't smear all of my hard work away. Cool. Oh. I was like, what do you mean? It took me a minute for you to translate. He is looking quite dapper. I will agree with you there, yeah. Oh, and I forgot. I'll turn the flashlight back on so we can see what we're doing. 71%. Phone's still hanging in there by having the flashlight on this whole time. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you very much. Considering this was a project that I've been friggin' procrastinating over for I don't know how long, I'm glad that he's almost done too. I've been ready to say goodbye to this portrait. I'm kind of ready to move on with my life. As is almost every picture I ever do. I'm like, yeah, I have a great idea in the moment, but I'm really tired of looking at it. Alright. Yeah, honestly, his lip, we just need to go in and darken that puppy. I think that's about all we gotta do there. So let's get my trusty hashtag pencil. Hashtag like, comment, and don't subscribe, because this is the wrong channel. Don't subscribe to this one. Subscribe to the one in May. Kidding. Okay. Where's your lip, sir? Let's blow it up. My reference sheet. Where is your right lip? Like, where the heck is it? It's in the corner of this picture. This is what I'm doing right here. That corner is a lip right there. Let's get in there. Alright. I'm really happy with the left side of his mouth. Let's not ruin it. Yeah, okay. I need a sharp pencil for this. Finite details require precision. Let's get in there. And I'm also gonna lower the light on the flashlight down a bit. Oh, dang it. Here we go. Okay. Where's my trusty charcoal pencil? There it is. I'm not gonna lie, getting a little fatigued. half of what I've been saying in the last hour has probably been nonsensical gobbledygook, but I'm feeling pretty good. Considering that the goal was to finish this today, and I am not walking away until I can confidently say the last bit of work to do is with a tool that I do not have, which is his hair. I can definitely finish most of him today, but I want to confidently walk away with pride and say, I am ready to spray this done, so the charcoal is ready to stick. I need a little more pencil. I'm running out of pencil. Yeah. I need my X-Acto knife. Because I love my grandfather, but if I can be frank, I want to come back to this. I'm really grateful for him, and I'm glad that this is almost done, but I'm gonna say goodbye to this for a while. This has been 3 years in my closet. Deep Town ahoy, I'll be honest, I've been kind of slacking on this, and it didn't have to take 3 years. It just took 3 years because it took me that long to get out of Depression Town. And now I can confidently say, I am glad I am dedicating myself to finishing this. But after this, I'm done. Oh, chipped a little too much into the tin. I don't know if you can see, but we got a pyramid right now, and I want it to not be. I want the edges to be a little bit rounder. So let's soften that edge up. Ready to jam! That's so cute! I love that. I'll be honest, these chill vibes are nice, but I'm kind of tired of listening to them. I'm gonna keep them on for you guys. You don't have a choice. You have to listen to copyright safe music, but I don't. I'm gonna probably shift what I'm listening to. You always are allowed to mute me, or you can just tell me, hey, Crystal, mute the music. Let me know. But I'm thinking I'm gonna change it up. In a moment, though. Because, I'm not walking away until I can confidently say I'm ready to eat. I'm gonna finish this. I am hungry, but I want Thanksgiving dinner. Like, this is, I want my leftovers. So, I'm gonna finish this and immediately, like, pig out. Like, that's my reward. So I want to finish this and be done. You guys don't realize I'm just as excited to be done with this as you are. But enough about that. Let's finish. There we go. That was adorable. Ready to jam. There we go. Look at that. Nice and smooth. To the point. Sub-Zero! Welcome back, my guy, or my girl, or my they, wherever and whoever you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm actually really close. He's got a shirt now, and his face is basically done. We just gotta get in there and put his lips on there. He's got a little bit more lip to go. And then I'm gonna call him done. Done enough. I still need to touch up his beard. Those are like last minute details though, like a little bit of white, just some wavy whites, colored pencil just to give him a little bit of grays. I mean, again, this is prime grandpa, but like realistically, he had a few grays then. So yeah, I'm basically there. We're just detailing in his mouth. And then I can confidently say we is done in rings with this. I'm really, really excited. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. And also, I meant to change the title, but this is probably going to be the last stream for a little bit. Ugh, because I got a lot of stuff going on for the holidays. Recitals for my kids are coming up. I don't have kids, but I teach kids. And then it leads me straight to the holidays for Christmas and then New Year's the following month. So, I don't know. But, yeah. If anything, this is a perfect finale to the end of this year. This is my last stream for the year. We're finishing Gramps today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much for everyone who's popped in today. I don't know why you're here, considering that I am not really making content anymore. I'm just streaming. And when I can, I try to, but I'm trying to transition to something else. As most of you know, I keep saying it because there's new faces that pop in. But thanks again for every single person that's here. And I almost had my X-Acto knife stab me. I need to put you back in your sheath. Where is my eraser? Here we are. Let me put you back in. There we go. X-Acto knife is now sheathed. That would have sucked. All right. Cool. Let's get in there. Actually, one more charcoal. Let me just put his beard in. I've been dancing around the bush, but let's just do it. Covers right over the corner. Cool. Yes, watch. I know it's time to stand. I am aware. In a moment, I'll be fine. Let's get a few of those wispies out here. Yo, that beard is out here. We out here. And then the icing on the cake, we blur it all in. Big ol' finger. There we go. Nice. All right, that's at least the rough contour. Cool beans. All right. You're coming along, Gramps. You're coming along. Looking handsomer than ever. Young Grandpa. Coming in, coming in. Coming in hot. Oh, thank you. How did I capture the skin tone? No, actually. I did, what did I do? That's a valid question. It's kind of hard because I would say it was easier because I had this picture as a reference in black and white versus if I was drawing a picture in color. It's definitely not as easy to do that. But I basically kind of just used my bare bones charcoal powder and brushed in some and lighten and lighter or darker areas. So frankly, his skin tone isn't really done. Like I want to go back in here in this corner where his mouth starts and brush that in a little bit. And actually I can do that right now. Because before I do his lip and his beard, I want to get that area in a little darker. Then I can start finessing the hairs. But yes, traditionally what you would probably do if you were using this on a smaller scale, you would just charcoal the whole portrait and then erase away with either a chamois, which you can use, which are like, these are a more widely known eraser tool. Just gets rid of it. Chamois are like your big eraser, and then the little stump, your fine medium eraser, and then the rubber eraser is your fine edits, your little eraser. Because you can pinch these into any shape you want. For example, do a little twisty like that, and you get a small bare bones little stump, which is perfect for hair. You can mold it into any shape you want. But yeah, I honestly kind of just, I don't want to be one of those pretentious stuck-up artists that just say, I just did it, like it's training that I received, so I learned how to do it, but I'm mostly kind of eyeballing it. So It really depends on your approach. If you're doing the traditional way, where you dark to light and you erase over time, then you would probably use a chamois and all the tools I just listed, going up the pyramid that way. However, if you're like me and I'm overly critical and scared of going dark, I go backwards, I go light to dark and darken everything over time. So my charcoal pencil is my last detailed tool, and it just makes me feel a lot better about it. So I would say for big areas, charcoal powder, which I got at your classic art store, Cretacolor, I think it's called. Yep. I barely even touched the surface of this. This is still mostly full. And just getting a hairbrush or not a hairbrush, but a paintbrush, just letting it gently guide it in. So I'm not a master by any means. There's plenty of masters that are more proficient at this than me. I just enjoy doing a charcoal portrait for my grandpa, and it just happened to be something that I kind of got good at for a second. Oh, yes! Oh, and you see how nice it just smooths in everything? I love this brush. It's my go-to. It's a paintbrush first, but like this is just to get that crevice in his face a little bit more defined. The corner of his mouth. Yes. Yeah, I've noticed that too. And charcoal powder is definitely, I think, the first way you can do it, because it's a little bit easier to get all of that out. But I think if you're going for like a more professional look, like maybe for quicker portraits, dark to light is the way to go, because you use the white charcoal pencil to accent the whites. However, for this case, I'm letting the paper be my whites, and then my last finishing touches, like the highlights in his eyes, I'm going to use a white charcoal pencil to just go over that really quickly. But yeah, the lightest parts of the eyes is just literally the paper. Versus if you're doing a charcoal pencil and you can't erase away enough of the charcoal, then yeah, you would use white colored pencil probably. But yeah, please keep the questions coming and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. I, again, am not a professional, but I took a couple classes in college and I know enough. So that's all I got. And from here, I'm literally just going to go in with a regular graphite pencil, not even charcoal, just to darken up his cheekbones. Dragon Roost, my beloved. Yeah, because in this instance, the brush is the charcoal is so sensitive that you could literally just breathe on it and it might brush away. Okay, I hate to use my finger, but this is the lightest part of his face. I wish you the best of luck though, Sub-Zero. I mean, you've been doing charcoal longer than me, so I'm sure you got some tricks up your sleeve that I could definitely learn from. Ba-ba-ba-bum. But yeah, right up against the nostril is the lightest part of the face. And now looking at it, now that his nose is done, does anyone else realize, does his nostril look way bigger on the left than the right? Or is that just me? It feels lopsided, like he's flaring his nose at you. I can't do it, but I don't feel like going back over it, I'm tired. I may come back to this on another day when I'm fresh and I can go over the fine details. I just want the bulk of it done. Like, I'm gonna go back in and tighten up his forehead and probably his ears and his hair, but for the most part, I'm like calling this done after this. Oh, I'm not using this pencil. Not yet. What was I gonna do? Just for a generic charcoal, yeah. I'm just gonna use this pencil and darken over time. Yeah, and this charcoal pencil is a very soft charcoal, so it brushes in really nicely. In fact, I think I will use an eraser stump just to mash it in. Mad charcoal. Dark to light. Ah. Yeah, I think there's a couple approaches. Honestly, with anything, you can do whatever you want. There's like the tried and true train methods that people teach, but if you find something you're happy with, just stick with that. And you like adapt your skills as you go. If there's a different method somebody else is using, then adapt that. But if you're like, I'm good with what I got, then why fix what isn't broken? Like, there's probably a lot of people that could say, you're doing this way worse than you could be. You're doing it a very slow, methodical approach, and it just is a better what am I trying to say? Shotgun approach, when you can just all in. Just black charcoal, but very lightly applied charcoal, and then erase. Versus light to dark, which is what I'm doing because I'm a scaredy baby. Oh, and the other thing that I'm sure if you're in the charcoal space or anything like that in the art space, when you're looking at values, best advice, squint. Squint where you can barely see, because it shortens your vision to only see the darkest and the lightest parts of the picture, and it really helps you lay in shadows. So right now, I shouldn't be able to see any of his upper lip, and I can still see the defined lines that I'm putting in, so I'm going to darken that up a bunch more. And then as I open up my eyes more, I can see the finer details and get in there with a darker pencil. So it's really, again, up to preference of whatever your habits are that you picked up. There's bad habits you can start learning, but I don't know. Frankly, if you're not a professional trying to do this for a living or getting paid for it, what's the point? You can just have fun doing it. It's a hobby, right? Now, if you're doing it, like for a living, maybe go take a class and get some training for it, but as long as you're having fun. But yeah, my professor that I took a class for, she was amazing, and she was very, very good. She explained it as a pyramid. Start with darks and erase to the top of the pyramid. As again I said, you use charcoal, or even better, this charcoal powder if you have it, for your base tone, usually like a light gray, and then dark charcoal bits as soon as you see shadows, dark, then fine details as you go. Eraser stump to get those finer details in, and then charcoal pencil for the last few steps. The highlights should be the smallest, most minimal steps. So there's people that I've seen that do the opposite way, where they use white charcoal pencil, and it feels really weird watching them work because it's totally in reverse of what I learned. They're using lights and darkening last. So it's up to preference, honestly. So at this point, we're basically in the last few stages, so I can use my charcoal pencil to get into the darkest crevices and the nicest, get those richer deep blacks in there. I'm going to save the eyes for last because that's going to be the most satisfying. Don't worry, chat. I'm going to wrap this up soon because I'm starving. I'm hungry. I could go get food, but I don't really want to come back to this. I want to eat food and be like, I did it. Alright. Oh, that's looking good. Yeah. I'm surprised I don't hear Pepper howling to come back in my room. I have my door closed because I don't trust him right now. He's going to be frisky and try to attack every single thing in my room. Too much very practical stuff right now. Sorry, sir. See, we're at the end of the pyramid now. This is where all the fun can happen. I am purposefully using very light charcoal for his lips because I want to erase away the highlights in his lips. So like the little, what do you even call it, the little ridges in his lips. Those fine details I can erase away later. So I'm using a very soft charcoal. I don't want to lay it in too thick, otherwise it'll stain the paper and I can't erase it out. It's just hard because I have so much around that area. If I use a dark charcoal pencil, I might erase more than I'd like, and I don't want to do that. Gotta be very, very careful here. You want to lay it in, but not completely erase it. Which is why I like this rounded brush tip for a little more precision. Unfortunate thing at this stage is because I did this before, I would have wanted to use my charcoal pencil, but now that I have the beard in, I can't go too deep, or I'll have to erase some of the beard I already did. And I don't want to start over, I don't want to go backwards. Although, it is coming in. It is coming in. It's actually very helpful to see it on OBS, nice overhead view, versus me looking at it. When you're zoomed into the weeds, you can't really see what you're doing. You have to zoom out so you can check back in and be like, what do I need to do next? Analyze, go and then have your aha moment and then jump back in. And right there, I erased too much. Shucks, that's not what I meant to do. Bring out some of his lip back out. Too much, and now the mid-tones aren't quite there anymore. Brush it in, brush it in. There we go. Alright. It's time to start cross-hatching. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Alright. In fact, I'm gonna erase first. I like to do a little twisty with my eraser so I get the finest of edges. It's harder with gloves, but let's see if I can do it. There we go. Look at that. Super paper thin edge. The smallest of edges. Just to get those fine details. Could get that with his beard too. In fact, I might actually start doing part of his beard with this. The darker the edge, the more the highlight stands out when you pull it out. moisture in his lips back in there. He's got some good lip gloss. Grandpapa was wearing some nice chapstick. Alright, we're coming on to the close of this stream. We're getting there. So the good news is I have a charcoal pencil and a graphite pencil. The graphite lets me lightly lay in the darkest parts of the face, as well as where I want my darks to go, and then I can just get in there. As soon as I know where I'm going, I'm all in. It's like a training wheels. This music is so cute. I gotta watch Cult of the Lamb stuff at some point. I've only seen a taste of it. But this is adorable. Sorry. Bonus points if you can follow along the form of the face as well. The lips curve. So if you can trace that line into. Just little things to think about when you're drawing. Remember that it's a three-dimensional thing you're looking at. Try not to flatten it. Now I've kind of lost what I was going for because I put too much detail in here. Let's just brush it away as like a little reset. Just softly makes everything a little bit softer. Alright, detail time. Take a swig. Okay. Ooh. This standing desk is exactly what I was trying to avoid. But when we don't have charcoal to work with, we'll be able to stand up. Meridian City, Meridian City, I'm on the road to become the greatest trainer, and I won't quit until I'm number one. If I keep singing, I'll get stricken. We can't keep singing, and then I'll stop it here. If I keep going, I'll get in trouble from the YouTube god. Whoa, whoa, I'm on the road. Keep singing to yourself, chat. Oh, this is nice and calming. Like I'm waking up to be in Meridian City. Sorry, I'm probably talking a little bit less, very boring. I'm getting a little peckish. If I don't finish today, I apologize, but this is probably the last stream for a while. I'm gonna get really close though. If anything, we may not finish today, as in I would love to spray it done and call it finished, but I think I'm gonna keep going a little bit longer. It just won't be on camera, because all of the stuff that I'll be doing is very boring and monotonous and little finite steps that you can't really see. But I promise, chat, I will save the eyes for you. I will get the eyes in. I'll dot the eyes in just for you. I've actually never heard the full incarnation, the incarnation of the song, the original version. I've only heard the Brawl Super Smash Brothers version. Granted, when this is going to be on the wall and you're looking at this from the floor, you won't be able to see all these minor details. It's just me because I'm up close and I'm staring at it. It's very jazzy. It's a good version. Alright, his lip looks pretty done to me. All that's left is detailing his beard, which I do not have the energy or patience for on this day. But I do think I can confidently say grandfather, 90% of him, 98.5% of him is done. Oh, I did say I was going to dot the I's just for you, chat. I will do it live. Oh, crack that spine. Oh, there we go. Woo. All right, let me see. Can I get a good angle for you so I can show you what I mean? I don't know if I can get a closer angle of it. Let me see. No, not really. Yeah, I have to hold it. But yeah, chat, just for you. Here's the final detail. Ready? The dot of the eyes. Here we go. Go. Oh. Great. I over-colored it a little bit. There we go. Okay. I might be able to make this eye a little bit bigger. I don't want to take my chances because now we're covering over charcoal. Oh yeah. There we go. That's mostly paper, but just a little bit to bring it out. I think that's a grandfather. Well, chat. There he is. There's Grandpapa. His right eyebrow needs to be a little bit darker. I'm just noting down. His hair needs to be spongier. We got to do a little bit more work on that beard. The sparkle in the eyes. Yes, chat. I think he's basically done. We're basically there. His cheekbones could use a few more dots of pores just to really make that skin pop, make him unnaturally realistic and get those pores in there. But yeah, no, his face is covered. Sorry. Let me move it one more time. I'm gonna call this stream done. I need a break. My back is tired. But what we did today, we did his shirt, we did his buttons, and we filled out his neck. There's a little bit of cross hatching happening in there, finer details. We got the rest of his shirt in, and the beautiful part about it is he's wearing a white shirt, so it fades perfectly into the white paper. We're gonna clean up the white paper off camera. This is all gonna happen off camera, but I promise to take a picture and post it on my Instagram once he sees it on Christmas. All right, chat? So without further ado, I can't clap, but yay! He's done! He's basically done! Ah! My spine is done! Woo! My God! Oh, mama! 11 by 17. Woo! So, all that's left is to put this bad boy in a frame and call it done. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Oh! Crick crack spine. Oh! I am a very mobile person. I've been sitting for almost 3.5 hours. I'm dead. But I've done worse for a lot longer. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go back to this stream screen, actually. There we go. I am spent. I'm gonna go pig out and eat some Thanksgiving leftovers, but to anybody who has joined me for these streams for any amount of time, I want to say thank you, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Wherever the bottom of my heart is, I'm gonna find it. It's gonna be sitting at the bottom of my stomach in a minute. But for realsies, thank you so much. Seriously. I haven't been able to give much content-wise, but in the future, very soon, I want to stop telling and just show. So I'm gonna shut up and not promise anything because I just want to give you results and not tell you about them. So anyway, if you happen to like what I do here, this is a rarity. I don't do traditional very often. I just had a past engagement that I wanted to finish this, and doing it on stream was honestly the only time I had dedicated to this. So I'm gonna let you sit and enjoy the glory that is grandfather in his full righteousness. There we go. Let me see. Can I rest my hands somewhere so I'm not making you dizzy and ready to throw up? There we go. All right. There he is. He's done. He's basically done. To the music of Celeste, even better. It feels really good to call him done. I feel really, really proud. So anyway, I'm not going to say like, comment, and subscribe because you can do that if you want to. It's your call. But I will continue to do what I do best, which is ramble 1,000 hours of long time. I can definitely say his right eye is a little bit smaller than it should be. A little fix in Photoshop later. I'll make that tweak. That's just me. Yeah, he's a handsome guy. My family is very handsome and blessed to have him. So, oh, and I gotta darken up that corner of his cheek right about there. But, anyway, I am going to call it here because this is probably going to be the last stream for a little bit, but hopefully I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks, leading right into the holidays. So if I don't see you post-Christmas, post-New Year's, I will see you in January for hopefully a brand new beginning to my life. Thank you! Congrats to me! Yes, I'm going to pat myself on the back for that. Ow! 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 Yay! Alright, I'm gonna put this away because you're gonna get dizzy every time I talk. Alright. Celebratory pat. To everyone else who's ever gotten anything done in their lives with a big project like this, check something off your list this year. Get a resolution done if you have the time or the means to, if you want to. Yeah, this picture was 3 years in the making, and I was very content to just let this sit in my closet for the last 2 years and not do it at all. And we finally got in there. So check out my Instagram. The link is in my profile if you want to, but look out for a reaction from my grandpa when he sees this on Christmas. So thank you again, and until next time, PLD. Keep playing, keep loving, and keep dreaming. And as always, my friends, I am so grateful to every single one of you. Before I go on another grateful tirade, I'm going to cut it here. And Crystal K signing off.